This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. I am the one and only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! Okay, let's talk PROG. Okay, I've been watching PROG for a long time, just so that you know, before I got into PROG. I saw PROG like a month ago go as high as like $6.50, okay? And then I saw it completely just tank. Then I saw it go up to like $4.50, and then it tanked and went down again. And then, you know, when the earnings report came out, you know, we were all expecting PROG to do very, very well. And PROG actually went into the twos. I don't know if you remember that. It went like 288. Okay, there's a lot of cheating going on in PROG. Let's just be perfectly honest. There's a lot of manipulation. These hedge funds are manipulating the living crap out of PROG. Okay, but my biggest disappointment, and it's not the company. Let me just say, because I think once again you always misinterpret my words. PROG as a company is phenomenal. Their technology, their patents are phenomenal. And over the long term, I see PROG at $50 to $100 a share. 100%. Great company. I believe in it 100%. It might even go higher, okay, than $100 a share. The company long term is amazing. But the problem is that in the short term, you're dealing with the scumbag hedge funds. Okay. So let me tell you what they did. Most recently on November 19th. November 19th was supposed to be a gamma squeeze. It was supposed to be a gamma squeeze. We had all the ace cards. We had everything in our pocket. We were ready to go. And what these pieces of shit did was they manipulated this under $5. Like they made it get up to $5. Like it was like the top price was like $5.15. Okay. And they manipulated it down, you know, when it's as low as, you know, it was like $4.60. Then it winded up closing something around like $4.88 or $4.90. Okay. So listen, it's just cheating. Okay. We should have had a gamma squeeze that day, but this is what we're dealing with these piece of shit hedge funds. So do I have concerns over PROG? Yes. and again, let me be clear. I am not talking about the long term. I am not talking about the long term. I'm talking about the short term, and because of the cheating and the manipulation of the hedge funds. Okay, so this is what I feel could potentially happen. So we might have one or two outcomes. If on Monday PROG announces that they have a major partner, like something like a Pfizer, a Merck, okay, that's something the hedge funds can't control. And I've been saying this. I don't know if you've been watching my past videos. I said when you have a major announcement, when you have something big, that's it. They can't do nothing. Kenny G's got his tail between his legs. You know, it's finished. They can't do anything. Okay, so yes, if on Monday, November 22nd, during the conference, Progidity says we're partnering with Pfizer, we're partnering with Merck, a big pharmaceutical company, I do believe you'll see PROG take off, like big time. I don't even know how high it could go. It could go very high. If it's Pfizer, it could go to $30 to $50 a share. I believe that, okay? If they don't announce anything, okay, or if it's not really an impressive announcement, then this is what I feel. I'm just going to give it to you straight, okay? They don't want... Because they're still, you have to understand, put yourself in the position of these scumbag pieces of shit hedge funds that don't want, you know, there to be a short squeeze. They don't want it, okay? Because there is high short interest and they're paying like well over 100% in interest on it, okay? So they don't want a short squeeze, okay? So they're going to do everything in their power to stop it like they always do, all their manipulation and all of their cheating. So will they let a short squeeze happen? Probably not. Okay, just based on everything I've been seeing. I mean, I don't want to be, you know, it's fun. It's fun. No, it's not that it's fun. It's just realism, you know, based on the cheating and the manipulation, which is why I wanted to do my website, and I am doing it. I'm going to pay, you know, Apefather right now has a lot of bills. I'm going to lay out $500. My website won't be a great website. It's going to be a GoDaddy website, but it's going to be live. Probably on Monday, worst case Tuesday, but I'm going to do everything on Monday. I'm going to have the domain name. And by the way, I'm not selling, I keep getting these bulk breakers. You're going to sell t-shirts on the website, which like, by the way, isn't it my right as an American if I wanted to do that? I mean, it's like, I feel like everybody on YouTube doesn't want me to have any rights. I don't have the right to protest. You know, I don't have the right to sell t-shirts, but let's put that aside. Anyway, I'm actually not going to sell t-shirts on the website. It's going to be to track. It's solely for AMC. Okay, AMC is my baby. That's my long-term play. PROG was a side play for me. It's going to track AMC shares. It's actually going to track how many apes are switching to Fidelity. I really want to know this because to me, that's what's going to cause the squeeze, in my opinion, for AMC. But just getting back to Progenity, yeah, if there's no big announcement, there's a chance that Progenity could drop. It could drop big, okay? Because for two reasons. One is because the hedge funds will now have an excuse, okay, to drop it, to manipulate it. Because, you know, they always look for that excuse. You see, they gotta look themselves, they gotta make themselves look like they're doing something legitimate when it's the furthest thing from legitimate. It's the furthest thing, it's the most horrific cheating that has ever existed. It's horrible, it's disgusting, and it's a disgrace what's going on. And Gary Gensler should be ashamed of himself what he allows to happen. But if they don't make a big announcement, yeah, you could see this drop back possibly to the threes, I think, which would be a great buy-in, okay? That's just how I feel. It's risk. You're at risky waters with Progenity right now. It could go either way. It could either be a grand slam or it could be a slam in your ass. We don't know yet. And like I said, the factor that I feel is going to be the make or the break factor is going to be if they announce Pfizer, if they announce a big partner, boom, it's going to take off like a rocket ship. If they don't, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for these scumbag pieces of shit hedge funds to manipulate it down. Now, it may not go as low as 3, but it could definitely go to the low 4s. That's just my take on PROG. I'm not trying to be, anything but optimistic because I know people are going to say it's fun. I'm just trying to be truthful, okay? AMC, I think, is going to have a very good week, okay? AMC, to me, is heading towards the 52 level. We're at a very low level right now in AMC at 40, what was it, like 41? I think it closed that. Okay, I think it was like 40, 86. But anyway, we're moving on up on AMC. On the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up on the east side, and we finally got a piece of the pie. Yeah, I definitely feel AMC is heading up, okay? But the website is going to be very important that I'm putting out. And once it's out, I'm going to make a lot of videos on it. I'm going to ask apes to send me, like a snapshot of their AMC portfolio, and I'm going to keep track of it. It's not going to be a sophisticated website as I originally wanted. I didn't get the support for that. I'm just going to fund it myself, but I will keep very, very good records, okay? And I will make sure that I am up to date on the share count, because that's, to me, what's going to cause the AMC MOAS. Proof of manipulation, proof of those fake synthetic shares. If we could prove that, oh man, we got it. We won. But anyway, that's my take on PROG and AMC. Apefather out.